All right, friends. So today we're going to talk about drafting a counterclaim. So our LEQ is essentially how do I take my notes and create this counterclaim paragraph. It can be very awkward to try and figure out how to argue the other side and make me look better. So in our last video, we talked about the process of finding the nope and then finding the no problem. So before this point, you should have at least one claim point that you argued that you think the other side is going to say nope. And you should have the no problem. So how are you going to show that that nope is either not a big deal, wrong, or not as correct or as strong as what you're saying? So this is essentially your refute or your rebuttal. So from there, we're going to construct this paragraph. I'm going to come back to this slide here in just a second. So if we look at my sample paragraph that I showed you last time, you can go ahead and hit pause and reread. I am arguing here that Five Guys is the best because of their high quality food. I felt like this is going to be the nope, that there are places that believe that they have a higher quality of food than what Five Guys, a fast food restaurant, has. So what I decided to do, exit out here, I found a source for Red Robin, a place that talks about like their gourmet hamburgers in the title of their restaurant. So I figured what better place to go to demonstrate my nope than here. So just like I did for Five Guys, I went to Red Robin's website to see if they talked about what kind of meat they use, because that, again, needs to be balanced. When I'm creating my counterclaim, I want good sources for my other side too. Because if I'm going to talk about why my side is better, I have to be fair to the other side. I have to show their good sources too, because that only makes me look stronger and better and wiser if I'm using just as good of sources for the opposition as I'm using for mine. So here's my Red Robin website. You see a little RR here in the corner. And this is their high quality ingredients. So as I scan down, I noticed here for their beef that they have words like all natural, domestic, USDA, free of preservatives, and so on. So I know I'm going to end up using this as my evidence. You may have had that in your data swim. So if I come back here, this is going to be where I start. So I have my idea of what my nope is. And I think in my mind, I have how I can even use this same evidence here to show why my side is stronger. So let me just show you how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this evidence right here. And I am going to paste it here. All right. And for the purposes of the project we're currently doing, a URL is acceptable. In the future, though, we know that when we're not doing distance learning, that's not an acceptable citation. I know I'm going to need to drop something else in here, but this is good to start. So this is my evidence for the opposing side. All right. And I'm going to say, let's see. Some restaurants like Red Robin say that their burgers are of a higher quality, even gourmet, because their beef is of a, I don't want to say higher quality twice, but I'm going to put that here. I can always highlight it and decide, you know what, I need to say this in a different way, but I don't need to let it slow me down right now. All right, so you can see how this is starting to form a paragraph. So some restaurants say their burgers are of a higher quality, even gourmet, because their beef is of a higher quality. I don't want to say that twice, but I'm going to move on. Here's my evidence. Natural, domestic, USDA, inspected, free of preservatives. All right, so as I'm reading this, I'm thinking of my however. So when I looked at my own paragraph here, what words are the same and what words are different in their quality of beef? So we've got the however. What is my side? Why is this not right? And why is my side right? So, however, Five Guys quality is the highest for any fast food restaurant chain, and their beef is also grass-fed, and I think there's some other things. I'm gonna put a ... because I want to go back to my evidence here in a second. I need to have some evidence that's going to show here. I could even say as presented previously. I can recite some of this, like humanely handled grass-fed cattle. This is probably where I want to start. So I'm going to Control C. I'm going to Control V. I'm even going to say as presented previously because I already cited this. Five Guys meat is humanely handled grass-fed cattle, which makes it for a healthier burger without skimping on the flavor. I need to copy my citation again right here. Okay. So here we are. We have the bones of a paragraph. Some restaurants like Red Robin say that their burgers are of a higher quality, even gourmet, because their beef is, I'm just going to say it's better. Their beef is better. I'm going to add my intro here. According to Red Robin's website, their beef is all natural, domestic. I can change this A. All natural, domestic, and USDA expected. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Here's your citation. However, Five Guys quality is the highest for any fast food restaurant chain, and their beef is also grass-fed. As presented previously, Five Guys meat is humanely handled grass-fed cattle, which makes for a healthier burger without skimping on the flavor. I can delete this part. Here's my citation. So here, I'm not going to say as presented previously because I already said that, but I could say something like, therefore, Five Guys quality for a fast food chain outweighs any sit-down restaurants choices or something like that. I can go back and polish this, but if you follow this process and you go back and look at your argument, you can see how these steps can create your counterclaim paragraph.